Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. This is what I take it on. So I just want to reflect on something while I'm at it. I'm still in the place in the church. So talking about emotions. Not all emotions are productive. I mean, useful. Not all emotions are genuine. Some emotions are there to feed the what Eckhart Tolle would call the pain body. Please, I urge you to go and to read a book written by an author called Eckhart Tolle. It's The New Earth. So, in A New Earth, in the book, it says that we all have collective pain body. A pain body is basically an energy formation within your body that feeds on from your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, it's just an energy formation, like a sort of, you can visualize it as a sort of black thing or like entity, sort of like a kind of fluid energy within the body. It can be trapped in the shoulders, it can be trapped in the back, it can be trapped in the thighs. I have one in my thigh. I had one in my thigh that I worked through. So pain body is just feeding on from your negative thoughts, feeding on your negative emotions, whatever emotion that you have. If it's charging the pain body, you are only expanding the pain, the initial pain that created this energy formation in the first place. So like, I'm still in the church, and I love the music. They're very gorgeous voices, and people who seems to be somehow genuinely spiritual. But at the same time, at some point I felt the pain body being charged by these emotions. The stronger the emotion, the stronger the pain body. Like, let's say there is a pain body in all of women body, a pain body of rape, right? Because so many women have been raped, sexually abused in the history of mankind. I myself am one of them. In this lifetime it happened, and in the past lifetimes I remember being abused sexually. So that created an energy, like a pain body energy formation within my either womb, let's say, or back. It could be anywhere in your body. So now, let's say we have a feminist meetings of feminists, and one of them started talking about rape, how they were raped, how they were attacked, and how that influenced them. Now that triggers my pain body. I'm listening to that woman talking about rape, my pain body is triggered. And the third one will rise up and start speaking, the other person's pain body is triggered. Can you see? It's like sort of addiction. It's We're addicted to that, to feeding that pain body, because we find ourselves in that pain. Don't If you are finding yourself in some sort of pain, that's like self-sabotage. First of all, I talked about self-sabotage a lot of times. And even if it's not, just let's say you're just, it's like addiction. Like, you're addicted to pain, you're addicted to, let's say, sadness, you're addicted to heartbreak, you're addicted to confusion. So whatever it is that in the universal mind, we all are connected, right? Whatever it's in your external world that feeds on that addiction to the pain body, you are open to it, and you are consuming it, and you are expanding the pain within yourself. That pain body is now growing bigger. So in this session of worship, I just started, I was paying attention. I was looking at them. Are these people really, like, is it sweet emotion, or the emotion of anxiety, or is it the emotion of past hurt? Is it the emotion of inner child? There was a lot of different type of emotions, at some. Now I went out for air because, as an empath as I am, it's easy for me to absorb, or not absorb, I mean, like, I have a boundary, but my boundary can be completely trespassed by an energy like this, because it's intense. It's like literally 50 people, 60 people in the room who are charging their pain body with a strong emotion, like the emotion of anxiety, the emotion of, it's like, calling on for help. I understand it, I understand them, because now humanity needs help. Honestly speaking, it's just, we need help. That's true. But uh, asking for help and crying for help could be genuinely, could be nice, could be appropriate, because I did it too. I asked for help. I cried for some of my soul groups, I cried for my country, I prayed and I cried for different things in my spiritual journey. But the more and more you do it, it shows your doubt in the creator, right? If you want to empower the creator, you just have to see yourself getting out of any situation before you even make it out of that situation. Right now I'm being tasted financially, I'm being tasted emotionally, I'm being tasted by some of the exes who find it so hard to let me go. So like they are sending all kinds of energy right now, but at the same time, like, I don't want to feed this taste with a feeling of despair or anxiety or emotion of unease. If anything, I just see myself in a more relaxed, in a more blessed, in a more great situation. I can see myself in that situation and I empower myself to get me out of this tasting phase of my life into the phase that where I am attracting good things to my life, and I'm always praising my God, and I'm always at ease within myself. So the music is very powerful. Music can actually, the number one medium to feeding your pain body is music. Let's say like when you're 16 years old, you went out on a date and that person dedicated a certain type of song to you. Right now, like if you confront something in your 30s, if you face something that reminds you of that moment, and let's say you just listen to that music when you are passing by, maybe it's not even about that person that you dated when you were 16, but the pain body that was formed when you broke up with that person, right? So now it's triggered by an experience, by a new woman that you are dating, and let's say the universe wants to help you to be conscious of that pain body, so sends that music, that particular music, your way. So now that music, if you are not conscious of it, if you don't catch it before it feeds on that negative emotion, the pain body within you, it will grow it even more, it expands it even more. And now, like, you have this dark energy trapped in your body. No matter how hard you try to have a pleasant life, a full life, it's not gonna happen. So be careful of what you are feeling. How you are feeling is just be careful of that. I mean, like I said, something about as the beautiful characteristics of the Protestant church is that people feel their emotions. But I saw, after making that video, the first video, I saw the negative aspect of it, because not everything that you are feeling is taking you to your full potential, taking you to your greatness. Some emotions are traps, like some emotions are just a continuation of negativity and self-sabotage, like this emotion, if it's there, like it creates a negative thought, or like it was created by a negative thought. Now you are feeling the emotion. You are, what you are thinking is how you feel, and how you feel is how you think. So just try to study the relationship between your emotions and your thoughts, and try to catch when it's a pain body that's expanding within you. Catch it and say that, this is not what I want, this isn't how I want to feel. Remembering my ex is not what I want. See, oh, where is it? Where is it in my body? Where is this pain body in my pain body within myself? Is it in my heart? Is it in my womb? Is it in my back? Is it in my shoulders? Is it in my arms? And then catch it and tell it that the pain is not what you want to feel, and charge it with the positive intention, with the positive emotion that takes you to the things that you want, right? I know the man I want. So when the pain body is triggered that's related to the ex, I catch it and I tell it that this is not how I want to feel. How I want to feel is hopeful. How I want to feel is supported. How I want to feel is seen. And then that pain body, I feel it, like disintegrating. I feel it like leaving my body, leaving my spirit. So I challenge you to practice this today. Watch your thoughts, watch the feelings that these thoughts are creating, and watch the feelings and the emotions that are creating a certain type of thought in the mind also, and study the relationship. And please, for God's sake, stop sabotaging yourself. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. Think about it. Rastafari.